Now, I'm a big combat sports fan, boxing, MMA. Now, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
You know what his name was? What his first nickname was? Pretty
Boy Floyd.
And then it became Money Mayweather.
Money Mayweather. Yeah.
What if he said, you know what? Before I go Money Mayweather, I'm gonna go Pink Floyd Mayweather and wore pink truck. That'd be awesome, dude.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on Rappers React. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some trivia for you.
What you got?
Which of the 7 dwarves did not speak?
Was it Dopey?
You were correct, my friend. A group of apes is called what? It's called what? And no, it's not.
Tribe.
No.
I know what you're trying to say.
The tribe.
Dang, I don't think I know. A family?
I've never heard this one.
What is it?
Shrewdness. Shrewdness.
Is that where shrewd comes from?
A group of apes is called what? Shrewdness. That's
crazy.
All right, how about this? What country did the U.S. declare war against in 1846? Damn,
Did
really?
the U.S. declare war against in 1846?
Wow. I've never even heard of this. Now that I see the answer.
Is it the French? No, it's not the French-Indian War. Dang, no, that would have been before then. Dang, I can't even think of that. What conflict was that?
Mexico.
Mexico. Oh.
That sounds late, right?
Well, I guess that makes sense. That wouldn't have been when the Alamo was.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get you to guess the name of this one here. Let's see. All right. So this is a double whammy here. Eminem has a song. Okay, we'll have to leave. You probably guessed the second word. Hey, if you get concussion, it usually is something that's going on
In the brain.
All right. Eminem has a song called
Brain damage.
Okay. Guitars of Guns N' Roses.
Slash.
All right. When the sun passes in front of the moon, that is a
Eclipse. Brain damage / Eclipse.
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
Ever, guys. Psych, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get that is for these videos. Comes directly for you. Right down in our comment section. And over on Patreon. And today, we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of Taylor Emmelander.
Yes, shout out to you, Taylor Emmelander, because you are a loyal Patreon member, my friend. Again, guys, if you want to support us, best way to do that is through Patreon. More on that later in the video. Now, Smoke Dog.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands ever. We're back on.
Yeah, we are.
I'm curious if you might have heard this song at all. I mean, it's one that they play on the radio, not as much as some of the ones that we've done, like Dogs or Have a Cigar. It's not one of those, but they do play it every now and then. So you might actually get a hint on this one.
Maybe when I hear it, nothing comes to mind right offhand.
Now, we've seen in the comments. So we've done most of the songs I think we've done have been off of Dark Side of the Moon.
A good bit, yeah.
And this is, damn, I wouldn't be surprised if we're almost done with that album, actually. I mean,
yeah.
But this one comes off of Dark Side of the Moon, and it's one of the, I kind of have to say it again, but you know how I mentioned in this album, like, it just flows. Like, every song goes into the next. So that's where the slash comes in, I think,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be 2 separate tracks, or is it a mashup? That was my question.
Yeah.
So maybe it is just 2 separate tracks.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's like you can't do... It's so hard to explain how they did it. And I'm also thinking, like, is that something, like, during that time period that people used to do? It was like, hey, every song on our album has to flow in. So, like, during this time...
I mean, people don't really do it anymore. I guess it's tougher to do because not that many people selling records these days.
Yeah.
You sell individual tracks.
Singles,
yeah. So, but
Man.
I don't know. When I formatted an album, I always tried to make them roll into each other somehow. Mm-hmm. Even if you got to overlap a little bit.
Yeah, that's what Pink Floyd does great with. Now, just off the top of your head, Brain Damage / Eclipse. What you got? Anything for me at all?
It may be a drug song.
Smoke Dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. Dam breaks open many years too soon. And if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes, the dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change. You rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Big borrow or steal, and all you create light, and all that is now, and all that is gone, and all that's to come, and everything under the sun is in June, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon.
Amazing song.
There is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark.
You hear the music playing in the background?
Yeah, that sounds like classic Pink Floyd.
Man,
I didn't hear the transition though.
it was about to. It was that part at the end that it was like,
Or maybe that was the next title.
yeah, and I don't know if we could have put. What I really want to ask you though, bro, you put Pink Floyd in psychedelic rock, right?
Yeah.
What would you call this? This song? Would
This is like psychedelic folk.
I figured you would F with this one, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great song.
Yeah, man.
I've never heard that before though.
Man, that Trash Talkers Taylor, I want to know, and I'm sure it's probably just a sessions vocalist, but who was this lady singing on this album?
Oh yeah. Is that the one from
Great Gig in the
Gig
Sky.
in the Sky, yeah.
Yes, I don't know who this chick is, but God, she can
They
sing.
must have brought her in for this album.
I mean, because she's on damn near every song.
Yeah.
Every song. Please let us know in the comments.
And this is a concept album too. So I'm guessing all of these songs tie in together, right?
Yeah. If you ask me, man, Dark Side of the Moon is just one big song.
Yeah.
Like, I know you can split up, oh, this is a good one, but it's meant to be heard in totality, in its entirety. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of biased here. I'm one of the biggest Pink Floyd fans, and I think this is one of the greatest albums ever, dude.
I'll tell you, when we get to the end, maybe we do need to do one long video for the entire album.
Trash Talkers, I am 100% down for that, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
100%.
it's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you've heard. Well, let me hear what you think the song's about. Because I've always thought of something, but I'm curious on what you're going to say.
Well, I mean, it's obviously about somebody losing their mind.
Okay.
Hearing the voices in their head and laying on the grass and then running down the hall, but it almost feels like it may be about Syd Barrett also.
Again. So,
But how many songs are there about Syd Barrett is the question.
hey, David Gilmour, Roger Waters, dude, they salute that dude. They were like,
Apparently.
man, he just.
I mean, if this song is about Syd Barrett also, then they wrote a ton of songs about that man.
So I had two different things. So he says, the lunatic is on the grass. Back during this day, you had said it might be a drug song.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Maybe it was about going crazy on
Right.
the pot.
So I'm thinking it's either him talking about himself, like, hey, I'm David Gilmour, Roger Waters speaking about themselves, like, look, I'm the lunatic. I'm going crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I'm someone who's not. I'm acting like someone who is not me. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost a schizophrenic type way.
Yeah.
But then you bring up the Syd Barrett thing, and it's like, okay, maybe he is talking about the Syd Barrett. But then what brings me back to that, he was like, there's someone in my head, but it's not me.
And it sounds like he's saying first person, though. Like, it's him instead of talking about someone else, like Syd. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it does flip-flop from third person to first person.
That's what I like about Floyd, man, because I've heard this album so many times, dude, and every time I'm like, is that what this is about, or is it this what it's about?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they do that on purpose.
I love it, dude.
It seems like the psychedelic era was like that, though. Like, they were never just
On the
forefront
nose.
with the message. It's like you have to dig deeper and deeper and find it out.
Yeah, man, Floyd's one of them bands, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so. Just curious to the trash talkers out there, Taylor. What do you guys think is Floyd's best album? From what you've heard, Do you have a favorite?
Well, I mean, I got to go with Dark Side of the Moon. That's what I've heard the most of.
Yeah.
But I did see a comment one time that it was very early on that actually said that the person thinks Echoes is better than Dark Side of the Moon.
I just, selling wise, like, I don't know. Again,
I mean, Dark Side of the Moon is obviously the biggest album.
And
Yeah.
then you got to look at Wish You Were Here. There's so either way, man. Whatever album you like, art is subjective. Enjoy it, man. That's the beauty of this. Taylor help me out. Taylor Emma Lander. Yes, Taylor Emma Lander. Thank you so much for telling us to check out Brain Damage / Eclipse by Pink Floyd. We greatly appreciate it. Again, guys, if you want to support us, the best way to do that is through Patreon. Only $5 a month. Put your video in rotation. We got suggestions. We've got threads, but ultimately, it helps me and Smokey put these videos out. We do every single day. And Taylor Emma Lander just gave you a prime example as to why that is.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, let us know what your interpretation is down in the comment section of what we do next by Pink Floyd as well. And with that being said, my name's Barry Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey. Remember,
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Yeah, boy.
Great song.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.